Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, as always, I like to start off giving all honor and glory, infinite praise and worship to our power. YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, HAQADASH. Double honors to our apostles, our elders, and bishops, great millstone, rule well. Peace I text to the hopeful elect. It's your brother HAQADASH, representing GMS branch here in Cleveland, Lord willing, to bring out an edifying lesson through the spirit and power of YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. And another digital ID or biometric update. All right, biometric update, and it's all in the news. It's the biggest talk, and it's moving fast. You know, as you see on the screen, one of my favorite sites to go to, biometricupdate.com. This is for fair use, not monetary gain, not getting paid for this, strictly for educational purposes. And as you can see, I remember going to this site years ago, and used to have, like, you see where it says, you see a bunch of article titles, and then at the bottom of the article titles you see 5 hours, 6 hours, the names. This didn't used to be like this. Even when you type in Google digital ID or something pertaining to the digital aspect of life, you will find articles from 5 years ago, 7 months ago, 8 years ago. Now when you do it, you see it just like this: 5 hours ago, 6 hours ago, 7 hours ago, 1 month ago, 1 week ago, 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 1 year ago, 1 day ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, because it's being talked about at a rapid pace, because the prophecy is just picking up. We're at the end of this thing. All right, and this is a good site to use. Okay, and as you can see, I'm gonna just highlight. It says increasing adoption forces facial age estimation to retrieve familiar database. UK, I'm gonna read some of these articles, titles. UK digital ID shouldn't be a betrayal of DIATF certified identity firms. It says Google launches early access for app developer identity verification. Google, as well as Apple, all right, just launched the digital ID. Okay, it says South Korea. You see that? It says regulatory clarification set stage for major FIDO biometrics update in South Korea. It's all over. Russia. I did a lesson like a couple weeks ago or a week or two ago, showing that Russia, you know, also has a digital payment or digital IDs and things, infrastructure being set up. The whole globe, man. It says Kentara first accredited to certify UK digital ID provides. Let me see. Okay, Brazil, Serpro surges past revenue targets, expands global digital ID partnership. See that? So it says Afghanistan hands out 10 million digital IDs in 4 years. So there you go. So, excuse me, and they're perfecting AI every day. They're perfecting AI every day. And you're seeing a rapid change in the world as we speak. Okay, I have a couple things I had pulled up before I turned the lesson on to show. Like here, Apple Digital ID. I'm gonna read this. It says Apple Digital ID is a feature in Apple Wallet that allows users to store and present a digital version of a government issued ID, like a passport. So let me take it back. Apple Digital ID, because this is all gradualism. This is all leading to the MOTB. This is all leading to Revelation 13. This is all leading to, the digital enslavement. All right, where no repentance is allowed for bowing and participating and conforming to this man's mark. All right, the finalization of his plan. Okay, you're going. He's the finalization of his transformation from mankind. All right. He's once you take that mark, you have now been conformed to his mind, his spirit, his ways. But the Lord told us we are to conform to his ways, YAHAWASHI ways. We're to conform to their ways, not Esau Edom ways. YAHAWASHI spirit, not Esau Edom spirit. Because when you merge yourself with technology, you are now a new species. You're no longer what the Lord created. You are now become a new species. Man and machine merge, a Terminator effect. Okay? There's no repenting from, it's no repenting or it's no coming back from that. Apple Digital ID is a feature in Apple Wallet that allows users to store and present a digital version of government issued ID, like a passport, driver's license, domestic travel, at select airports and other locations. So you will become the digital ID. You will become the wallet. You will become okay, these things. Okay, this mark, this MOTB that will be implanted in the hand or the forehead, either hand, by the way, your dextrose, which is your dominant hand. That will, what that would do is that will now make you, okay, the everything, okay, your identification will be there, your finances, right, access to government buildings, okay, healthcare, right, everything will be stored on this MOTB. And you got now people in Sweden and the various places that has it, they have like 4 or 5 of them in their body, one in their arm, one in their hand, one in the other hand, one in their neck, one in their leg, all type of shit, right? But these things happen before this technology is to where it's at right now, because to the point where you don't have to have multiple C-hips in your body. One would just do. It doesn't matter, okay? And no, you're not going to be able to surgically remove it out, okay? Because your skin start to, like, you ever seen a piece of glass in your hand, or something that got a staple, or not a staple, but a splinter? You see a splinter go on your finger, man, that shit hurt. But what happens over time, the longer you wait, your body conforms to it. It adapts to it and it grows over it. Skin, a protective layer, grows over that item. However, even though your body conforms to it and it grows over it, what happens? Eventually, it's going to cause a problem or a defect in your body. That splinter is not good to let stay in your body. Glass is not good to let it stay in your body. Even though your body and your skin grew over it, you have to get it out, because it's going to lead to gangrene. It can lead to other things. Now ulcers, cancers, you know, which is a cancer. Ulcer is a cancer. And now you have a problem, because now it's not, you can't just pluck it out. I might have to cut the whole thing off. You understand? So this is what we're moving to. And I got this quote, famous technology quote, I used to often use from time to time. Arthur C. Clarke says, any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. Okay? Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. And this is why I have pulled up magic in the Edom Online. Magic, art of influence or predicting events and producing marvels using hidden natural forces. Supernatural art, especially the art of controlling the actions of spiritual or superhuman beings. And this is what you see happening. You see a bunch of magic happening in the world. The technology is being used as a means, like it says, to control the narrative, because you have technology. Our bodies is technology. The human body is technology. It's the most highest technology. It's a low technology. Like Elder Ayathan said, he said that Esau is still trying to perfect the low level technology that the Lord has. He can't even get past this, the human body. Here it is, thousands of years and hundreds of years of him trying to perfect his technology just to try to get past the human body. You see, the computer is mimicked after the human body, the interface, the motherboard, right? The way the computer head, you got the face and you got the hard drive or the data. The data is like the DNA. It's stored. The data stores everything on the computer. The DNA stores the body's information, so you can understand your makeup, your genetic makeup. All right. Magic is magic because it's being done on the left hand side. It's being done at what, left hand energy, left hand spirits, man. Okay. Versus on the right hand side, it's being they're using this technology for evil and wickedness and darkness. And we use phone call, man. It's like it. But forgot what I was saying, man. Yeah, through the spirit we use technology to forward the kingdom, to forward YAHAWASHI's essence and his majesty and his majesty and his vibrations in life on the earth. That's what we use technology for, to further life. Esau's pushing it, that's like as if he's doing the same, but actually he's destroying life. Okay? Right? Look at how people was talking about it at the live on Friday. Okay, the elders live on Friday. We was talking about that, man. You know, about how technocracy or technology has dumbed down the people, man. Your mind has been geared to trusting in technology versus the technology that's already out there, which is YAHAWASHI's vibration, his ways. Okay, everything in the earth, technology comes from what the Lord already created. So it's magic. Okay, and magic. Okay, it says from the Latin magis, sorcery. Okay, sorcery, man. What's sorcery? The practice of magic, often with the connotation of using supernatural power for harmful or malevolent purposes, such as through pacts with evil spirits. So this magic or this technology is being promoted with magic, and what's guiding this magic is evil spirits, dark spirits, chat GPT, all these different chats and these different AI technology is putting you in places that you have never been and using your face, your voice in real time and deceiving the eye. Okay. It says one of the members, this is from Magos, one of the members of the learned and priestly class, because Esau has a Esau have a priesthood on the left hand side, because he does what the ancient Canaanites used to do as well. I'm gonna show you that real quick. This is Wisdom of Solomon. I don't know what happened. I didn't mean to click that. This is Wisdom of Solomon 12 and 3. For it was thy will to destroy by the hands of our fathers both those old inhabitants of thy holy land, whom thou hatest for doing most odious works of witchcrafts and wicked sacrifices, and also those merciless murderers of children and devourers of man's flesh in the feast of blood, with their priests out of the midst of their idolatrous crew, and the parents that killed with their own hands, souls destitute of help. So there you go. So the Canaanites had a priesthood and they did a lot of witchcraft, right? So again, this magic is being used, all right? It spells on all this technology, right? It's being used as a portal to allow evil spirits to jump on people, okay? And like it said control, and that's what technocracy is, because that's what we're going into, control of society or the economy by technical experts. So it's controlling society by technical experts, meaning technology, technocracy, right? There you go. Cracy, coming from the rule or government, right? All right, a rule or government. And government means what? Govern means control. Ment means mind. So the rule or the mind control from a what? Technological standpoint. Techno coming from art, craft, skill. All right, technology. The craft, the artificer. Right? The skill is going back. It says to weave. Right? To fabricate. The craft. All right, this is coming from the devil, man. The technology, from a technological standpoint, because when you like, that's what it says, craft, right? And now we know this verse that I'm about to get is pursuant to Antiochus Epiphanes, right? The fourth, right? When you go to Daniel 8:25, and through his policy, also he should cause craft. There you go, craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. Again, this was already happened. This referred to Antiochus Epiphanes, but here we are. We still have the same people in rulership with the same mindset, right? These are the Greek Empire, and we understand that these niggas were the Greeks. The Edomites were the Greeks, and they were the Roman. All right, you have something called the Greco-Roman Empire. All right, you have the Grecians, the Roman Empire, all these different things, and these terminologies come from the Edomite Empire. The Ptolemies and the Seleucids and all that come from the Edomites. And he caused craft to prosper in his hand then, and he's going to do it now at a higher frequency. All right, because when you go into, I was about to get a word, artificer. One who makes by art or skill. See, one who makes by art or skill. A workmanship. Skill, cunning. And what's the skill? What's the art here? Right? The art is the MOTB. That tiny C hip. It says, especially an inventor of devious artifices. All right? And that's what you see. An inventor of a devious artifice. All right? His plans, his plots, and schemes is to see-hip you all. To conform and to merge you with machine, man. You understand? So his priestly class, right, his high priest, right, in his world, are putting up heavy spells and enchantments, man. And like I said, magic, I had this pulled. Magic comes from the variety of origins, including ancient spiritual or religious beliefs, cultural traditions, and in a modern sense, performance, art, and storytelling. Historically, the word magic is rooted in the ancient Persian magi, priests of the Zoroastrianism, and it evolved over time to encompass a wide range of practices, from trying to influence nature, right, and spirits to what is now known as stage magic or illusion. And this is going on. The illusion is that it's being used for your aid, your help, your growth, your spirituality, all right, your conscience, your love, your love life, right, emotionals, ties, right. I'm going to read this first part, historical and cultural origins. Ancient Persia. The word magic comes from the Greek magos, referring to the Median tribe of magi, who were priests in ancient Persia. This origin tied magic to religious and spiritual authority. Mediterranean Greco-Roman world. In this region, magic was associated with secret knowledge and the ability to channel power from deities, spirits, or ancestors. Early texts from Mesopotamia and Egypt contain spells, ritual, and practice related to magic. Okay? It says Judeo-Christian tradition, early Christianity associated magic with sorcery and demons, viewing it as a force against God. This perspective later influenced the association of magic with evil in much of Europe. So you can understand, you keep reading, this magic, all right, is just manipulation of the elements on the left-hand side. Okay, used for darkness, used for sorcery, used for illusion of the mind, illusion of the eyes, illusion of the spirit, right? To get you to go against the things that are already set up and that are already considered good, which is everything that the Lord had already created. He said in Genesis, it is good. He created man, it is good. He created the beasts of the field, it is good. He created the herbs of the field. He created good spirits. He created the bad spirit. It is good. In ancient Persia, the Magi were priestly class, like associated with Zoroastrianism is one of the world's oldest monotheistic religions found in ancient Persia. And we understand that they're just dealing with witchcraft, man. Anything outside of the Lord is witchcraft, bro. Okay? That's where we get Magi from. And we're the real astrologers. If you know, we're the ones who can tell time by the stars and understand how the comets work and the planets work and outer atmosphere work and things of that. That's what you think happened with the wise men that was led by that chariot, that star, to YAHAWASHI, man. Those were considered magi's, but on the right hand side. Okay, what you think happened when you go into the Septuagint, the Josephus? I forget the page and everything, but it tell you there. I forget. I came across that history in other places as well. But when Abraham went into Egypt, he taught the Egyptians because he come from Mesopotamia, man. The child, what is it? Ur the Chaldeans, right? He come. It's like I said. There you go. He come from Mesopotamia. Abraham's birthplace widely identified as Ur of the Chaldees, located in ancient Mesopotamia, which is, I believe, now today known as modern-day Iraq. Okay? And there you go. Proving it again. The YAHAWASHI, Abraham, biblical patriarch, born in Ur of the Chaldees in ancient Mesopotamia, modern Iraq. So there you have it. And Abraham, they were doing a lot of witchcraft in that land. Like his father Terah and many other people. Terah, all right, is another biblical figure, as they put it. And he knew how to tell times by the star. That's what we do as a people, man. You can read it in the Bible, how the northern tribes could tell Gad and all right, Issachar could tell time by the stars, but all the tribes can. How you think we kept the Sabbath? We keep the Sabbath. It's a lunar. We keep the Sabbath by the moon, by the stars and the things that happen. The luminaries in the skies is how we see the signs of the heavens and how we could tell what's going on the earth, man. What season it is and what's about to come, when it's about to rain and snow. And why do you think the world know this information? Because they get it from us. Abraham, and they just used it on the left-hand side. Abraham was teaching the Egyptians how to tell time and how to tell what's going on in the heavens, man. How to tell what's going on. When I say heavens, I'm talking about the stars, the luminaries, man. And they took it and took it and did God knows what with it. And that's what you had today. All these different gods and these different mythologies, and all these formats of religion and all these formats of thought. Okay. Oh, and it said devices. Let me get this word, because it says Artificer here. I'm going to show you. That's in the Bible, in Genesis. When you go into Genesis 4:22, and Zillah, she also bare a Tubal Cain, which is the descendant of the Edomites, man. And the instructor of every artificer in brass and iron, right? And the sister of Tubal Cain was Naamah. Okay. As you can see, Cain is also Esau Edom in the spirit. There's a context in verse 17 to let you know what line Tubal Cain comes from. And when you go into Tubal Cain, just to prove all these things, Genesis 4, going straight to the point, 22, Tubal Cain goes back to being an artificer or a traveling weapon. Okay, let's see. Artificer, Tubal Cain. All right, Tubal, Tubal, Quayan. All right, which is thou will be brought of Cain. And go to the Strongs. Bear with me. Where is it at? Because Quayan means weapon. All right. All right. Possession. Let's see if they bring it up, bro. They playing. Might be overlooking it. Bro, come on, I'll stop playing. Quayan means weapon, man. Okay, and Tubal means to travel. There you go. Quayan, there you go. Quayan, spear. Okay, let's go to the root word of these things, man. Okay, there you go. Quayan, spear. That's a weapon. All right, striking fast. And Tubal is to carry. So it's a traveling or to lead, to bring, to lead away, a traveling weapon. Okay? And it says an instructor of every artificer. So Tubal Cain, he was an instructor of every artificer. We went into the word artificer, one who makes by art or skill. But what it says, especially inventor of devious artifices, meaning devious mechanics, so you can understand devious mechanics. Okay, so there you have it, man. And a devious mechanic, okay, and I want to get this word device, and we could close out. Intent, desire, express intent, desire, plan, or design. Okay, and that's what you see coming on here. Arrange, plan, contrive. Right, you're starting to see his plans come to play. All right, his craftsmanship being perfected, and that's the illusion of what is good and what is evil. Okay, people can't. The lines are blurred. People don't know what's real, what's fake. People don't know what's good and what's wicked. Right? That's why the prophets are very important. So again, there you have it. BioMetric update. I might just title it that. I'm trying to figure out what I was going to title it. The lesson went a different way than I thought. Okay, but here you go. BioMetric update. I might title it that. And bio means dealing with the body. Metric means measurements, right? So the measurement of the body, all right? And what's getting ready to happen is you're getting ready to see the whole world fall under this plan. Because why? It's the prophecy. That's what the prophecy says. You can't sell or buy unless you have this C-Hib in you. Lord willing, is edifying, like to give all honor and glory, infinite praise and worship to our power. Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH. Double honors to our apostle of the Bishop's Great Millstone. Rule well. Peace, citation to the hopeful elect. Till next time, Mwaf, blah, 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 blah. Shalom.